and welcome to News Tit-Bits on Equity Television. I am Hafsat Badiru. We begin with the Nasarawa State report, where Governor Abdullahi Sile has welcomed a 6.4 billion naira CCM Agrocity project at Doma Dam, which is said to benefit 1,000 farming households. The 15-year partnership between the Lower Benue River Basin Development Authority and Amisec Industrial Company will allocate 350 hectares to local farmers, offering annual earnings to up to 3 million naira plus health, education and training support.
About 1,000 farming households are set to benefit from a 6.4 billion naira CCM Agrocity project at Doma Dam, following a 15-year public-private partnership agreement between the Lower Benue River Basin Development Authority and Amisec Industrial Company Limited. Speaking during a courtesy visit to Governor Abdullahi Sile, Amisec CEO Abdulmutallib Muhammad said the company has secured 1,000 hectares for CCM cultivation and processing, of which 350 hectares will serve as an outgrower scheme, benefiting 700 to 1,000 local households. Each household will manage 0.5 hectares and could earn up to 3 million naira annually.
We are an agricultural value chain development firm that has been in existence since 2018. We began with simple trade, but we saw the lapses and the gaps in the value chain, and we developed a system or a model where we're able to create systems where you have primary production, processing, storage, and trade in one place. Agricultural real estate. And with the belief and the key in of our vision at the Lower Benue River Basin, we signed a partnership for 15 years.
With provisions for health insurance, education, and mechanization training for their children. Muhammad explained that Doma Agrocity project will feature 600 hectares of a fully mechanized nucleus farm, a 10 metric ton CCM processing plant, solar-powered irrigation, and a 1 megawatt solar mini-grid to serve both the project and surrounding communities. The initiative, branded Doma Gold, aims to produce certified organic CCM for export to Japan, the EU and US. LBRBDA Managing Director, Engineer Teres Ninga, described the partnership as a major step towards revitalizing the Doma Dam project and driving agricultural transformation and job creation in Nasarawa State.
There's immense potential for agricultural transformation, job creation, and water security. Your Excellency, when we were talking, we really benefited a lot from your knowledge of the agricultural potentials and what is happening in the agricultural industry, particularly the North Central area, and most particularly in Nasarawa State here. What you said you try to do with Dangote really spurred us to enter into this relationship, which we believe will really unlock the potentials of that irrigation scheme and that dam itself. It has been there, but not much has been harnessed. And your insight really helped us, because when we approached, we had earlier been approached and they said we have been talking with them. But when we went back, we upped the gear and concluded with this signing of this agreement.
Governor Abdullahi Sile commended the initiative and directed state ministries and NACIDA to collaborate with LBRBDA and Amisec to ensure the project's success.
This time around, I'm begging, I'm hoping, I'm looking for something that will work, because that's the right thing that this will happen. So you can sit down again and go through that, because one thing you didn't indicate your source of funding. So that will help us to know whether your bidder will work or not. Because your bidder at 30 to 35%, if your funding is going to be borrowed funds with the current, exchange rate, and only God knows what will happen tomorrow. I'm scared with the numbers. I saw the first year we are going to make revenue 1 point something. By 2035, 10 years, you are going to make revenue of 8 billion. If that is the case, the numbers don't add up about the EBITDA of 30 to 35%. Based on the current borrowing rate, But if you are bringing this money from your pocket to do it, okay, then I don't have any questions. Since I see you didn't disclose your source of funding, how you are going to generate the funds. So that's why I'm concerned about that, in the questions that I was going to ask you.
Pledging government support in areas of security and easing of doing business.
Governor Nasir Idris of Kebbi State has called for stronger collaboration among security experts, analysts, and media professionals to develop lasting solutions to the growing threat of armed banditry and insecurity across Nigeria. Kebbi State Governor Nasir Idris has urged security experts, analysts, and media professionals to work together in finding lasting solutions to armed banditry and insecurity in Nigeria. Speaking at the Security Summit organized by the Arewa Broadcast Media Practitioners Forum in collaboration with the Kebbi State Government, Idris emphasized the need for collective action and open dialogue to address security challenges.
Facilities have either been completely rehabilitated, as the case may be of Argungu, Bena, Bonza, Zuru, Brendenkebi, Bondu, and other places. Completion of renovation and equip of 23 primary health cares and revitalization of 73 others as undergoing revitalization under Kebbi State Government Worldwide Impact Projects. Education under 2 years, we constructed a 4 mega secondary schools, one in Brendenkebi, one in Argungu, one in Yauri, and one in Zulu. A total of 1,200 classrooms spread across many schools in the state were either constructed or renovated.
He highlighted his administration's efforts in engaging stakeholders, investing in security infrastructure, and supporting the return of displaced persons. Former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Abdurrahman Dambazao, and the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar III, commended the governor's proactive approach to peace building.
I've seen the topic of this program, and I've seen the people invited to speak at this program. And I know as a military officer, the importance of security in our lives, in whatever form. And I felt as somebody who is at the forefront of telling the truth to leaders and others, knowing a little bit about security, I tried not to be away from this program. And as Almighty Allah would have it, my own brother said, no, His Eminence, don't worry, we will bring you to Kebbi. So first thing this morning, I got a flight from Abuja to Kebbi to attend this program.
Forum Chairman Alhaji Abdullahi Umar Yalwa noted Kebbi's balanced use of both kinetic and non-kinetic strategies in combating insecurity. Experts, including Professor Attahiru Jega and Major General Kuka Shekhar, are expected to present key recommendations at the summit to strengthen governance and enhance regional security. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has commended the Nigerian Armed Forces for their sacrifices in safeguarding the nation, urging citizens to support and encourage them. Speaking at the Nigerian Guild of Editors conference in Abuja on Wednesday, Tinubu acknowledged the challenges of terrorism and banditry, but affirmed his administration's commitment to motivating the military to defend the country's sovereignty. His remarks come amid growing concerns over insecurity and renewed calls for decisive government action to curb killings by terrorists and bandits. Earlier this month, the United States President Donald Trump described the attacks on Christians in Nigeria as a mass slaughter, warning that the faith faces an existential threat in the country. That's it on News Tit-Bits. Join us next time for another edition of the news. I am Hafsat Badr. Good evening.